So that Quincrease video, is that not fantastic? Oh, I love this video. It is full of clearly people who are fantastic costume artists just doing their fabulous thing. And I love that. And that's the last video you saw on Mesmerize Monday. And we'll go in detail here and just go through all of the videos you just saw. So let's see. We've got Horus right up at the top here with Farida. And this is something that you're gonna hear only on Untitled Burial Records. And can I just say, Untitled Burial is fantastic. They're a wonderful label, doing wonderful things for artists, and to my knowledge, they don't do any of this for profit. And that is something that Alicorn once told me, and I think that that's really wonderful and a good reason to support artists right through the label. So Farida, this came out, say, 13 days ago on Untitled Burial Records, and the links are here in the video to support this artist. This is a fantastic artist. Looks like they've got a VK here as their social media, and they've got a Bandcamp. And I will actually switch it so you can see their Bandcamp and see what it looks like. I find that that's a really good way to know how to support these artists. So look at this fantastic page. I love their album art. I love their single art. I love their musical art. I just love Horus. So really awesome, really sort of extreme and out there witch house artists, which you don't see that much of that these days. You see a lot of people kind of abiding by the status quo, and Horus is constantly, I don't know, reaching for the outer limits of witch house and incorporating really cool sounds and really cool vocals from other cultures and stuff that you're just not going to hear everywhere, and they're just really awesome. So I suggest supporting them. Yes, I do. And Horus, after that, you heard, let's see, Earth Eater with Shark Brain. Now, this is a new artist to me, and I am, as of now, a subscriber because I just went through. I should be subscribed to everybody in this list, but if I find that I'm not subscribed while I'm doing the commentary, I always do hit the subscribe button because it's worth it to hear new music from the people who end up on my top 15 lists. And I love that there is information given in this video so that you can find this this single, support this artist right in the info. I always love that. I always suggest that for artists. I'm gonna pull this up for you on the bottom screen here so that you can see. You can stream or download Shark Brain /Dolphin at let's see, chemicalx.ffm.to/Sharkbrain, and then you can pre-order Shark Brain or Dolphin on vinyl at that same link. And it looks like this is coming out on the record label Chemical X. Really cool stuff. Am I right? Like, hearing this, I love the kitty meow meow in here. There's something very compelling about that to me. And it feels like it goes with Witch House and Wave really well. I'm not really sure what microgenre you should consider this, honestly. Even as a student of electronic and electronic microgenres, I really don't know where this fits. But I do know that it's fantastic for this show, so it's here. All right, so looks like if you hit that link, it brings you actually to the link tree. So, and that's a cool thing to know. Hopefully you saw that on the cam there. And let's see. Next in this list is an artist that I don't know whether to take issue with or not. So I'm not going to. I'm going to err on the side of caution here and just not give a lecture here. So, Nails in My Eyes, I found this single on YouTube, and this is a fantastic song and a fantastic artist. I checked out a bunch of their stuff, and they are fantastic, 7th Sense. And I made comments on their YouTube page, and I saw them disappear. And I saw other comments get responses where my own comment was, "Hey, don't do that to an artist." So we had a comment here on the comment section of this video that said, "Yes, I wish this was on Spotify." And I went and thumbs down that comment and said, "Hey, don't do that to an artist. Spotify has been robbing artists blind since their very beginning, and they are implicit in electing a terrible and despotic government in the US. And if you want to help artists, do not ask them to get on Spotify that pays them less than a cent per stream to put their song up. And that is highway robbery of artists." But I noticed that comment got taken down, or possibly never even acknowledged. There was a reply that just said, "Check my bio." Now, to that, this is what I would say. I made a comment that said, "I love this song. This will be featured on Mesmerize Monday. This is when." And note that I missed that broadcast because I got very sick, and that's a very common occurrence in my life. So I forgive myself for that, but that may be why that comment did not stay and exist, because if there's no broadcast, like, wait, where was it featured? Okay, it wasn't, never mind. So, and I get taking that down. I don't know if it was taken down though. I think honestly that it was just never approved. And that happens on a lot of these profiles, because if you have moderation on, which every YouTube artist, every YouTube creator should in their right mind have on, because the kinds of comments you get on YouTube are often not relevant at the very least. So it's good to have moderation on. It's good to have it on strict, actually, so that you're not getting like enlarge your penis ads on your videos without you moderating it. And that's a good thing. However, what that does give me a question about is, was this just caught by YouTube moderation? Because it's something that there are parts of it that are copy pasted from one posting to the next when I'm doing that, because I need to save time, because I'm not using AI to do anything. I actually go to each video and comment on it every single week that I do commentary on my shows. So it's all actually organic, but it may not look so to the algorithm, because algorithms are used to bots doing that kind of behavior, not humans. And because I am one human and do not have a team to run this show that should be run by a team, honestly, I end up having to copy paste some things and change little parts of it. So it may have gotten deleted as part of the algorithm. If so, I apologize. I take all these comments back. But when I saw a comment on the Spotify commentary of oh, please put this on Spotify, and just seeing a comment on check my bio, and then did not see my comment appear there where I offered to make this song a video if the artist wanted to, offered promotion help, and offered the reasons why I absolutely do not support people asking for things to go up on Spotify. When I saw that not up in the comments, I was livid. But I reserve my anger and reserve my lividness because I have not spoken to this artist in person. They have not written me via my email to let me know that that was unwelcome. I have not reached out to them on Bandcamp, which I plan to. And so I have not spoken to this artist yet. And so I am reserving all of my, hey, I'm gonna call you out for this. But I am saying it in the comments so that if anybody who happens to be associated with 7 Cents or 7 Cents themselves, or really anybody who wants to go and comment and say, hey, maybe you should watch this, has a commentary for this artist to say, hey, maybe keep an eye on this person. Maybe their commentary matters, maybe it doesn't, but maybe you should at least still pay attention to it. Oh, I promise you it matters. And this show, Mesmerized Monday, it matters. It's been going on for a long time. There are a lot of good artists out there who support the show. So I can tell you that, and lots of good collectives that are in my corner at least. So it's good to make good with people who will do good things for you. It is not good to make enemies out of people who would do good things for you, and that's all I have to say. Also, this. So the only commentary on the more info in this video, if you click on more, is 9 Inch Nails Craze is kicking in. And then it has shorts listed, and that's all. And the one thing I would do is this. I would recommend to all artists, if you're watching and you need a little tip on like how to make sure that people buy your stuff. Let me show you a thing. So this is the actual page, the YouTube page of the video that I'm speaking of. And I'm about to switch this over to this page here. This is a note that I have made on a video that I put up on my page for the band Gossip here in Portland. And note that I did a little review for them, and the EP name is there, the release date is there, the composers are there, band members' names are there. It says available in digital and vinyl formats from Zegema Records on Bandcamp, and it gives the address. That is the most important part of this. And in fact, moving that up to the top may not be the worst idea for most artists. So I suggest that. It also gives their social links. If you have a link tree, put it there. Don't rely on the comments section to sell your stuff for you. And I would rely on the info section instead. And that's all I really have to say about it other than that. Hopefully that helps some artists here, and they can take that for what they will. Anyway, let's go on. I've been talking enough about this track. Alright, the next track in this list is by Eros, and it's a track called Burnout on Aim to the Head Records, a record label which is recently, I've written them recently about the Spotify thing, and note that you're seeing this as a posting from a YouTube topic because when I made this list, I wasn't sure that Aim to the Head Records would respond to my, hey, please, Spotify is evil, please don't support them thing. I actually want to call them out and say, hey, thank you for doing such a good job and removing Spotify from a lot of your listings. I am really pleased with that, and thank you. And this is just a really good track by the artist Eros, and you can get this over on, well, actually, no, you can't get this on Bandcamp. You can only get this from Aim to the Head Records. So check out the Aim to the Head Records site, and you can get this release there. And then the next thing you heard in this list was Trassler with Runaway, and I do love Flirt Cavern for this reason. They're a collective that posts all of the artist information, so you can get that as part of the regular listing that Flirt Cavern does for all songs, and that's so awesome. So there's a SoundCloud link, a Spotify link, a YouTube link, and an iTunes link. It lists who the original artwork is done by and lists the original track that was remixed here, a track called Obsessive Reflection. Yeah, so really cool stuff. And this is featured on the Neon Nights Future Garage Rhythms compilation out on Flirt Cavern's Bandcamp page, and you can get that there. It's got an address here for Neon Nights Future Garage Rhythms. Really cool stuff. All right, and then the next track you saw on this list is Quinkies with, I hope I'm saying this right, Dech. Yeah, DECH. What a cool track this is. Everyone just dressed up in the most fabulous outfits. Am I right? And this came out, let's see, this is taken for the forthcoming new album, Eeyore, released the 9th of May, 2025, so in the future still. And you can pre-order that by going to that link that's in the video. It gives all the video credits here. And that is really so cool. And looks like they have a Blue Sky. Ooh, I will be adding that because you know what? Anyone who's on Blue Sky, I add them. So I'll just be doing that real quick here while I play more music. All right, so we'll go to the next 5 tracks that you'll be hearing. And let's see. Where are we going with this here? I'm looking at my list. Well, eventually I'm looking at my list. Okay. So, the next tracks you'll be hearing are by Systems, Bloody Boy, Pius, Damat, let's see, Story of Light, Oblivore, and Malo. And I will describe those in the next comments section that comes up, and then the next 2 videos that you'll see at the end as well we'll go over, and I will be back on the mic with you then. And for now, enjoy some brand new music, starting with Systems on Maledicta Radio. It's Mesmerize Monday.